Welcome back to another episode of Extracting Wisdom. Today we're going to be talking about the Perceptual Ability Test and how to conquer the keyhole questions on the DAT, so stick around. Welcome to episode number 8 of Extracting Wisdom. My name is Brandon Evert, and today we're going to be talking about the Keyhole section of the PAT and how to absolutely crush this section of the exam. But before we get to that, I do want to talk about one thing. I'm looking at my phone here. I just got an email from the AdSAS application that it is going to be opening May 15th at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And this is a lot earlier than last year when I filled out the application. So I'm just giving all the pre-dental students that are listening today a quick heads up about this. And the soonest you can submit the application is June 5th. So it's actually kind of nice. They open the application early so you can start working on it, but then the earliest you can submit the application is June 5th. Make sure you plan accordingly and make sure you get to work as soon as you can on this application and get it in, because the sooner you get your application in, the better your chances of achieving dental school admission. And if you have any questions about the application process, please feel free to contact me. You can either send me a message on my Instagram account or you can send me an email, both of which will be in the show notes of this episode, so feel free to contact me. Now, this podcast is going to be the first episode in a mini-series I'm going to call the PAT Extravaganza. I'm going to have a podcast and then an associated YouTube video to walk you through these questions, talk about the strategies, to really help you achieve the best score possible on each of these subsections within the Perceptual Ability Test. And today's episode is going to be focused on the Keyhole section, which is the very first section you will come across on the PAT. And just some general things about the PAT, you're going to have 60 minutes to complete 90 questions, and there are going to be 15 questions within each kind of subsection. So there's going to be 15 keyhole questions. And the key to these is efficiency. Develop the strategies so you can accurately answer these questions and quickly answer these questions so you can save as much time as possible to allocate to the sections that are most difficult to you. So let's talk about the keyhole section. The whole objective is to correctly determine which hole a given 3D object will be able to fit through. Sounds easy, I know, but it's difficult. And studying for this is going to involve a lot of drawing and a lot of mental visualization. You're going to get a lot of crazy looks when you're studying for this exam because it's unlike any other exam you've taken before. So the best strategy I would recommend is to get really good at both drawing and kind of mentally visualizing the 3 different perspectives of a 3-dimensional object. Because if you can see these 3 perspectives, most often the correct answer will be one of those correct perspectives. And you'll be able to see this in the YouTube video that's linked with this podcast. Just go ahead and click on the link in the show notes at the end, or just head on over to my YouTube channel. If you're not listening through iTunes, just head over to my YouTube channel, Brandon Evert DMD, and you'll be able to find that video there, where I walk you through a example question from the free DAT, which was given in 2007. So it's free. Anybody can go take it. I recommend if you're just starting out studying for the DAT, go on over, just go to Google and type in free 2007 DAT, and it should come right up. But the 3 perspectives are top-down, head-on, and the side view. And the top-down view, you have to kind of visualize that you're kind of floating above this object and you're looking straight down on it. What is that object going to look like? The head-on view is if you were looking at it from the front, and the third view is if you were looking at the object from the side. So the best course of action for studying for this section of the PAT is to start off slow. Use the free 2007 DAT or any other study materials that you have, and just start off slow and answer these questions by drawing out these 3 different perspectives. That's the best way to kind of start these questions. And then, eventually the more and more you draw these, you won't even need to draw them anymore. You'll just be able to kind of mentally visualize them in your head, and you'll be able to answer these questions fairly quickly. And based on these perspectives that you draw, you will be able to either eliminate answers or confirm the correct answer. So that's kind of how you want to go about these questions. Go on over now and check out the YouTube video. I walk you through a question, and hopefully it'll make more sense. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or a direct message on Instagram, and I'd be happy to help you out. I'd also be happy to set up a one-on-one conference call via Skype or FaceTime and give you personalized advice based on your own situation and where you are at in your pre-dental career. And if you still want more help, I have published a book called The Ultimate Pre-Dental Guide, available on Amazon. This book is comprised of my own personal strategies and tips that I kind of picked up along the way to really help streamline your application cycle. So feel free to go check that out. Other than that, go check out the YouTube video. I'll see you there. Thanks for listening to episode number 8 of Extracting Wisdom. My name is Brandon Evert, signing out.